But I go to get Manny out today. Manny's my Nicaraguan Boa. He's 2 years old, and I'm going to discuss some things that are interesting about him today. But I fed him yesterday a small mouse, way too small. And I have been feeding them these size mice since I got, shortly after or a year in that I bought a bunch of mice from Rodent Pro, and they're small mice compared to his size. He could eat a double or triple the size mouse, or maybe a small rat, and I need to get him. But this food is so expensive. It comes in a certain size box, and the box has to be filled up, and you kind of save money by filling the box up completely full, because shipping is $40 if you just stick one mouse in there, or you have 400 mouse in there and some chickens. So it's just, but then you got to spend more money. You got to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to buy a lot of food for these reptiles. But I get Manny out of his cage, and like I said, I fed him yesterday, but he's so dark. So look at these pictures that are going to be coming up. But also too, here's Leo's cage. It's just right above Manny's cage in my little closet setup for the snakes. I kind of like their setup. It sure is a pain in the butt getting them out easily and putting them in, and decorating the cage. I see where people just want to do the bare minimal. People that have a lot of snakes to easily get their reptiles in and out of the cage, because the decorations are such a hassle to deal with when you trying to pull your snake out or put your snake in. But the two snake cages here, just so that people can see them and how I have them kind of set up. But the little red arrow is where Manny usually sleeps, on that side of the cage under some curved bark that I have that allows him to get down up under the ground. He likes to hide there. But in this picture here, look how dark Manny is. I've mentioned in videos before how Manny can change colors, and here look how dark he is here. And it's not that he is just because he's darkening and as he's growing up, because I've had him out just last week where he was ultra light gray and a light mustard colored, kind of a yellow tint, and so he changes depending on his mood. And so his cage was not as warm as it has been in the past. So maybe warmth has to do with his, mood and his color change. Of course, that's probably, the most realistic thing to say. But here he is in the shade, and then here he is in the sunlight, and you can see how much he's darkened up. And I'll put a picture of if I have one, and I think I do, of him where he's light colored gray. So he really can change from gray to almost a brown. It's very interesting. But you can also see, even though he's dark brown, you can see this really intense sheen, like a rainbow boa sheen. I mean, really pretty snake, even though he's a real dark color today. You can see that real, the glistening rainbow color from the sun, because it's sunny today and it's nice. But a couple of photos of that up close. And then he actually, I had him out in the sun. Supposedly, boas, a lot of boas that are in heavy jungle settings don't usually get UVB, and they're not dependent on UVB light. But, it's probably healthy every now and then for UVB, but it's not super important to what I've read from really professional people, that certain boas don't need UVB, but I'm sure it's good every once in a while to get them out in the sunlight. So I got him out, and he straightened out after a while. He was all crimped up and didn't really want to be very social, but then he straightened out as I left him out on the fence in the yard, and he straightened out, and I measured him. He's 42 inches. So he's growing pretty good, 42 inches, and he's doing really well. So I didn't forget him outside and lose him. I ended up bringing him inside and letting him hang out, and he's kind of chilling out in the house. So I just wanted to make the video an update on my reptiles and how they're doing and their health and how they look, and make sure I just keep new videos coming. So if you be sure to check back and check out more content and give it a thumbs up if you like seeing my content, because one day maybe I'll stop making content. It is very chore-ish, doing videos and making them and producing them. If not a lot of people watch or not a lot of people like my videos. So other than that, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and catch me again on future videos. Bye-bye.